Did you guys see the video where the girl was in the car and she was like hanging on for dear life, and like the girl had her foot on her chest trying to kick her out, and like the car is driving down the street going like fast, and she's just fucking hanging on like nothing's happening. You guys haven't seen it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's crazy. It's crazy. She's literally like hanging on, and the car is going down the street flying, and she's not even screaming like "help me" or "bitch, let me go." Nothing. She's just looking straight up at her, and the other girl just like, "Give me my phone and pass me my phone on the charger." And she's got her foot on her chest trying to kick her out the car.
She's on the outside of the car?
Yeah. Well, she's on the inside. She was in the inside, and the girl is trying to kick her out. So like her feet are in the car, and her whole body is outside the car, and the car door is open, and she's hanging on to the car door.
Dragging? Oh, is she dragging?
I think I saw that movie.
I can show you a picture. See, look. This is what it looks like. See this right
here? No, I've never seen that. It's a great photo, though.
That's the photo. There's another one that looks even better. It's kind of blurry, though.
Oh.
See that? And she's flying down the street. And this girl is not even, like, screaming or, like, help me or nothing. Just fucking chilling, man. Just going for the ride.
She's just holding?
And that's the girl's foot. Yeah, her foot is, like, pushing her out the car. That's crazy, man.
I mean, she's probably pretty concentrating on not dying or getting ran over.
But you would think she would like, scream or something.
No time for that.
Oh, my
no
God.
time.
So just look at her.
Fight or flight.
Just look at her.
The second time you've heard that.
Fight or flight. Yeah. What is that?
Flight.
Do you understand the concept?
No.
It's like a natural instinct thing where as soon as something happens, you're unconsciously just decide I'm either fighting or I'm running.
Oh, okay. Oh, fight or flight. Oh, I like that. So what was hers?
I think she's trying to do a little bit of both.
She
wants
if she
to
would
get
have
away.
let go, she would have.
She has no emotion at all.
Who? The driver?
Girl. No, the girl that's getting pushed out. The girl that's getting pushed out is not screaming. She's not yelling. You don't see her trying to like bite the girl's ankle. You don't see none of that shit. She just literally just hold on the door and just staring at her blank face like she's not even scared. Like, who in the fuck does that? You would think she would like try to bite her ankle or scratch her or pull herself in.
I don't think I could bite another person's ankle.
Shit. If I'm getting pushed out of a car and it's moving, I'm biting whatever the fuck is extended towards me.
You say that like there's a body part that you would prefer.
I just don't like the ankle.
Like in general or
it's too close
in your
to the
mouth?
foot.
Oh, you're not a foot man then.
Oh, I'm the foot fucking master.
What does that mean?
That's from Pulp Fiction. I got my technique down. I don't be tickling or nothing.
Welcome, listeners. Mm-hmm. Welcome back to the show, My Friends Podcast. We got Booyah, we got Mike, we got Some Call Me Earl. Thank you for tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
Again?
We're back.
It's Thursday night.
Yes.
You guys have jobs?
We haven't been canceled yet.
Yes.
You guys have jobs?
Yes,
Yeah.
Like outside of this? Because you don't get paid for this, so.
Oh, hold on. We don't get paid.
What do you guys enjoy going to work?
For the sake of someone at my job or like my boss listening, I'm going to say yes. I love it. I love going to work.
A lot of it depends on who you're working with that particular day.
For sure. Your environment.
Yeah.
The work environment.
You can already have a negative attitude before you walk in the door, knowing
just toxic.
what to expect.
That's just toxic.
Love a good toxic job.
Do you ever do anything like strange to avoid work?
While I'm there or beforehand?
Yeah. Are you like getting into some drugs and just like, I can't come in today?
I think
I'm throwing up everywhere.
Got their fake sick voice that they use to call in.
Right. Maybe you'll do a little post on Facebook first to like kind of build it up so people see it like, oh, okay.
Oh, we know he's planning.
Right.
Here it comes.
Yeah, right.
I don't feel very well. I got strep throat.
I've had some jobs that like literally were just sucking my soul. I guess that would... No, it was literally sucking my soul out of my body while I was there. And definitely the best part of my day was when I had to take a dump or go to the bathroom. And
did you always
you'd spend some time in there?
Did you always bring your phone with you?
Always.
I don't even remember what it was like before cell phones. Like,
Yeah. What did you do?
I was reading anything. If there was a shampoo bottle, I was reading the ingredients. If there was something over here, I was reading that. I couldn't just, can you just sit there?
What's up with Reader's Digest? Was that whole thing developed just for bathrooms? Have you ever seen a Reader's Digest outside of a bathroom?
My mom used to have them years ago.
Where were they, though?
I don't even remember. They're like on a coffee table or some shit, or on a bookshelf.
It is a good bathroom book, especially the smaller versions.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'd always, there was a story about this guy who like got lost in the woods or something, and it was some survival story. I think there's always like a survival story in them. But that really stuck with me for a long time. That is the only story that I have from Reader's Digest.
They had a fun little joke page. Some good little...
You got one for us?
No.
That's awesome. Ebony Magazine and Jet Magazine. I don't think you guys are aware of those two publications.
Oh, I am.
They they had little joke funny. I think Playboy had good joke pages inside them though.
Playboy had really good articles, like on interviews. Some of the best like interviews, politicians, presidents were in like Playboy.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's why I got the
articles.
For the articles.
Right.
Have anybody ever, be honest, have you ever masturbated to a Playboy?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Isn't that it's
It doesn't
what it's
seem
for?
like, no, it just seems more of a
Antiquated.
A who?
Antiquated.
I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. What does that mean? Do you know what it means?
Antiquated?
Mike has found a sound effects
What
machine.
does that mean?
Yeah. We're going to test them out on this show and this show only. Well, it might continue if they do a good thing, but
I just think they're
Old-fashioned or outdated.
oh no, not that. I don't think they're antiquated at all. I think that I can't wait to use that word tomorrow or another time though.
Yeah,
But
please don't use it tonight.
That shirt is fucking antiquated. Like seriously,
You're going to want to pronounce it right.
everything
For
antiquated. I just got to say it a few times. Like, yo, that shirt is antiquated. I'll probably get punched in the face in the hood, but
or they would think it's a compliment.
Oh, yeah,
it just
man,
seems.
thanks.
But it just seems like a nice book. Like you had to be a gentleman to read it, and you probably like. If you did masturbate, you would like have your pinky extended while you masturbate. It's like classy, and it doesn't seem like dirty and like you just fucking jerking
Playboy.
off. It doesn't seem like that.
That's highbrow.
You got
the articles,
Penthouse and Hustler, which is like the
nasty, dirty ones. You know,
yeah.
Call me a dirty whore, and pulling hair and smacking ass. And Playboy is more like, ooh, darling and baby, and
Let me massage you and kiss
you
you
know,
on
it
the neck.
just seems nice and clean, and then there's the real
Was there like
cheap ones,
erotic
too.
tales going on? These guys sound like it's being narrated. Like your masturbating is being narrated.
I don't know. I just like the dirty, nasty ones. If I'm gonna read a book, I rather my homie Andy used to call them fuck books, and his stepdad had them up under the tub. Like the tub was like elevated in the bathroom, and he had a bunch of them in there. And one day his grandmother found them, and she was like, "Get these fuck books out of here!"
Fuck books.
And we used to go in his bathroom and go up in there and look at them and shit, and oh Jesus!
I don't know about that. So we were discussing work environments and going to the bathroom with magazines. Is that the magazine of choice that you go into the bathroom with at work? Is that
No, if I
What if you went into a bathroom and they're like a corporate setting and you went in there and there was like a little magazine tray and it was just full of Playboys?
Oh, I would not use that bathroom because there's a lot of people jerking off in that bathroom. I guarantee.
I remember going into a Barnes & Noble and went into the bathroom and there was, because Barnes & Noble used to, I don't know if they still do, but they had Playboys and Hustlers in the magazine section. And in the bathroom, there was a Playboy in there in one of the stalls.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Somebody was spanking a monkey in there.
right. So I returned it when I was done with it back to the, but no, I did really see one in there. It was, makes you think that's probably what they're using that for.
But that's the thing, though. Like, when you go to the bathroom, you got to have... If you leave your phone and you're in the bathroom, you're just like, damn. You would definitely come out of the bathroom a lot quicker, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely.
I bet a lot of workplaces have seen longer use in the restroom now because of bringing the cell phone in
Oh
there.
man.
Oh, yeah.
You completely forget what time it is.
Yeah.
How long have I been here?
I mean, what do you think is an adequate time, taking a dump? 15 minutes? Do you think that's
I'm 12 minutes.
At home or at work?
at work?
Jesus Christ.
What, 15 is too long?
It seems excessive. I would question somebody if they were in the bathroom for 15 minutes. I would ask if they were okay.
Really?
I would.
I feel like at our job, some people go 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm in there at 12 minutes.
So you better
noticed,
clock out for that.
I notice when I clock out and come back in, I notice it's 12 minutes is like the normal time.
So you do clock out when you go to the bathroom?
And when you come
You
back
don't,
in,
you don't get paid?
No, it's different for our job. Like, you have to sign out when you're leaving the room.
Okay, so
Right.
you're signing out.
Different
not
regulations.
clocking out.
It's regulations, yeah.
But you see what time it is, you leave out. So for me, clicking sign out, going to the bathroom, doing my due, pulling my pants up, washing my hands, walking back to the room, and sitting down is 12 minutes total.
I know somebody who can take a number 2 in under a minute.
How do you
If that's-
do
Consistently. Well, that is the regular speed, and he questions anyone who doesn't understand what you're doing in there if it's longer.
If it's ready to go and that's all you're in there for, it could probably be done.
Even the ready to go ones for me, no.
Well, because you always feel like there's more you could push out.
Absolutely.
I call it a dump
ain't
out.
done.
Like sometimes, like you just full, and your stomach is really like you got to go, and you just got to relieve that first level of pressure. Like you might be at someone's house, she's like, okay, I'm just gonna go in there, put your pants on, bloop 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 bloop. Oh, I feel so much better. And then you wipe and you wash your hands and leave, and you still got a boo boo, you still got a shit, but you just wiping up real quick. Like you just that first dump out, you're just taking a dump out, getting the pressure off your stomach. So now you're not all cramped up. You know what I mean? You could do those.
You brought up an interesting word, which I never heard until I moved to this side of the state. Well, I did hear it, but not in that context. The boo-boo. How many of our listeners out there relate boo-boo to taking a shit? I was always brought up thinking you fall down, you hurt your knee, I got a boo-boo.
You know what I always think of when I hear boo boo is Chad's story about being at Norks, and there was a guy, he was there, and the guy came out and was like, oh man, there goes the bus, I missed it. And he goes, you could catch it, just go catch it. And he goes, who do I look like, Boo Boo the Fool?
Huh?
And I always, shout out to Chad,
Okay.
remember that story?
Okay.
Boo boo the fool. I heard
Boo
that
Boo the Fool.
before.
But, I mean, have you ever,
I don't use it that way, no, I don't.
have you heard it used that way?
I don't think so.
See?
Maybe, I don't know.
I've heard it a lot.
It's weird.
So is it...
There's another guy at work that never heard it like that also. So,
Like,
yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. Maybe it's a... I mean,
Yeah.
It's a race thing.
we could...
even
it's a
like,
cultural thing.
Even my friend Anthony, like his son, we was pitching horseshoes one day. We're in the field
What does that mean?
pitching horseshoes.
Yeah.
You never toss horseshoes? It's a game that you play with the round horseshoe.
Oh, no, I know what horseshoes are.
Oh yeah. We were.
That's what you were actually doing?
Yeah,
I thought it was a euphemism.
Oh no. We was pitching. Oh okay, that makes sense. No, but no, we was actually pitching horseshoes, and we're in the field. And my friend, his son, he's like 2 or 3. He just comes like he's like, "Daddy, I got a boo boo," and we're all like, he's like, "You got to hold it, not like a big fella, 'cause Uncle Jay's
We in
not
the
home.
field.
We're in the field,
Yeah.
you know." So yeah, boo boo. Everybody heard that. That's what you as a kid, you know. When you fall down, you don't get a boo boo. We don't.
Sometimes. It
I
might,
mean,
it
yeah,
might
you do,
pop
but we
out.
don't say, you know,
But
hey, you got a boo boo.
what would you say if a kid fell down? Like, you're not going to...
You got fucked up, kid. like, oh, you got a scar, or you got a. You don't say, oh, you got a boo boo. No, you just like, oh man, you got a scar.
That's too bad.
So who's
fucked
Boo Boo the
yourself up.
Clown?
Boo Boo the Fool.
Or Boo Boo the Fool?
I don't know. I don't know who Boo Boo the Fool is, and I don't know who Wooly Lump Lump is.
Wooly.
What was that now?
Who?
Wooly Lump Lump.
Yeah, nobody knows who that is. You just made it
Those
up.
no, seriously, look up Wooly Lump. Google Wooly Lump Lump, and watch you hear. And there's a whole thing on Wooly Lump Lump. I don't know. No, Willie, like Willy. Willie.
Willie.
Lump Lump. Yep.
You were not saying Willie.
So Boo Boo the Fool is actually an insult if you call someone that?
That's a character.
Boo Boo the Fool. Yeah, this would be an insult. See, that's it was in movie Menace to Society. Yeah, it's a thing called Wooly Lump Lump. People say that all the time in different movies. I'm not, and then when you say it, you say, "I'm not about to go out like Wooly Lump Lump."
Do you think Boo Boo the Fool and Bozo the Clown might be related?
No.
It could be a family.
I don't think it is.
Well, someone here said that they are. So,
Okay.
on a
Let's believe
serious
them.
note, they come from the same concept.
Bozo
Sure,
the Clown?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boo Boo the
They're
Boo Boo
fools.
the Fool and Bozo the Clown. It originated in 1940s.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Boo Boo the Fool?
Yeah. And Bozo the Clown.
Wow. I had no idea.
So we were kind of talking about work environments. You guys ever get bullied at work? You ever know somebody who bullied or
At work?
got bullied?
I've
Just
encountered
like
it.
just harassment.
I've encountered it a lot more at work than I ever did in school.
You never encountered it in school?
No, did you?
I didn't, but you were the bully.
Well,
School's in, motherfucker.
Mike was a bully? That's so mean.
I was not a bully.
You
bullying.
never noticed anybody bullying anybody. Okay, define
can't
bullying.
think- I
Making
can't-
fun of?
It seems like
Consistent?
bullying nowadays is like huge. It seems like it's happening so much. Kids are
It's
kids
everywhere.
are killing themselves over it.
That's because they're soft.
There's a lot to do that, but I don't remember it back growing
It's
up.
because they're not getting bullied at home enough, I don't think.
And another thing too, though, it probably was going on, but we didn't have access to so much information so fast. Like a story that would happen in California of a 12-year-old
Sure.
hanging himself, you probably only heard about it in California. Now you hear about this shit everywhere.
I think with that, a lot of the bullying is because of social media. People are
hell
putting this
yeah.
up. People are getting bullied on social media, and it's going to school.
Hell
So
yeah.
like there was a article where an 8-year-old, she hung herself in the closet because someone posted a video of her in a fight where she got beat up and it hurt her so bad that she killed herself over it.
There's also a boy, I think he was 12. He hung himself because kids was throwing meat at him because he was a vegan. Seriously,
Oh, okay.
that's
Sorry,
crazy.
just
He
getting
thought-
meat thrown at you is kind of funny, but
Right.
It makes you think though, where does an 8-year-old learn about hanging herself?
right,
that-
like how does that come? How do you even
how
know
does she
what to
even
do?
know about that?
Oh, movies, television. It's.
I think
At 8,
rap
I'm
music
not-
is
I'm
probably
not-
the problem.
Yeah, and video games.
Nah, you don't hear about anything in rap music about hanging yourself or
No, yeah, they definitely learned it from rap.
rap. Well, maybe it was rock and roll.
We're
God
not
damn it,
against.
no. Rap, but we are against rappers. But we are against those thugs. Remember that on Bone?
Yeah. What does that even?
Yeah, but we are against those thugs.
Thugs.
It's
Yeah.
the thuggish, ruggish.
You were definitely the bully, though. You didn't really have like a conscience or anything, so
don't-
you kind of just talked shit to everybody, and
I didn't.
Not everybody,
I didn't though.
but they were the ones. They were the weak ones that you went after.
Well, you gotta go after the weak ones.
I'm not gonna name names right now.
Do you think anybody's traumatized from Mike's bullying though?
Definitely,
Really?
I definitely think that if certain people ran into him right now, they if they got a
How
lot
he
of
freeze up and
confidence.
shit?
No, maybe yeah.
It's him. Be on a date and shit with a fine young lady. Like, we gotta go. Like, why my food isn't here? We gotta go. We gotta get the fuck out of here now. Let's leave. Mike come walking in. Hey, Steve.
So
how you
is this the
doing?"
same thing at work? Could you potentially be bullying people at work that you don't know about? You're like, oh yeah, me and him are friends.
Maybe.
Meanwhile, he goes home, cries himself to sleep.
Right.
I guess you could just probably report it to HR because that's.
Oh yeah, run and tell the principal, right?
Oh, see, now you're trying to bully me.
Right.
Maybe I am the bully.
I think there's
Are the bully.
Right.
there's probably bullying going on. I mean, because you got to think younger bullies, they grow up to be adult bullies. You know what I mean? So I'm sure it goes on at work and
And
other
cops.
places.
I think they grow to be cops as well.
A lot of them do. I think a lot of them do. But don't tell that to a cop because then they get all mad and shit. You know.
And then try to bully you.
And they try to bully you.
Well.
Exactly.
We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those thugs.
It's the thuggish ruggers ball.
Man, you guys see Russia's in the news for something else. They got banned from the Olympics this coming year
I saw that the Winter Olympics.
because of how institutionalized their cheating was last time. It's hilarious.
And the athletes are allowed to participate, right? But they can't wear anything that says like the way that they have it, they won't say like they're from Russia, but they'll say
Just like an Olympic you're an
Olympic
Olympic
uniform.
participant or something.
that was formerly from Russia, or they still mention Russia some kind of way. But so you're from Russia, but you're not really from Russia.
You don't wear any of the colors.
mean-
you wear like a Olympic color.
How do you think that sits with Putin?
Oh, it's probably horrible.
But I mean, he has to understand that you guys were cheating.
He probably had something to do with it.
Doubt it.
Now, is it all?
It goes all the
athletes?
way up,
or
all the way up
just-
to the top.
or just a large amount of them.
It's
And
got to
just
be
like
all of
so
them.
many
Like,
of them.
the
It's
whole country. I mean, it was the whole like country's Olympic organization because it was in Russia where they were doing it. So all the testing, all that stuff was just being manipulated during the Olympics. You know, changing out samples, all that stuff. So everybody was involved. So the whole like organization gots to go. So we don't got to worry about them next year.
Now, are they taking back medals?
Ah.
Because I know they do that sometimes. They
They do
strip
do
people
that.
of their medals, and then they give it to the person that came in second place.
And then what,
Which
does
is-
it trickle down? The person that came in
Yeah,
second?
yeah,
Actually,
gotcha.
Yeah,
I
like
would-
the person coming second, he gets his medal. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, that cheating bad. So
do you
then
think-
a year later he gets caught cheating, and it's like so the third place person.
So I wonder if they're going to look into Ivan Drago's training and take back.
His championship belt for beating the shit out of Apollo.
Well, it was just an exhibition, so
Yeah. That's horrible though, man. I mean, I think. Do you think they should just say, you know what, fuck it, everyone do as many drugs as you want, dope up your athletes as much
let's
as
just
you
have
can.
super athletes.
Yeah, just let them just go out there and drug them up and.
How great would football be to watch? And they're all just jacked up. I mean, that
Did
would
the XFL have the same
That's-
drug regulations?
interesting. I don't know.
Because that would have been a good aspect to it. I watched the first game at your house.
I
You
remember
ate me.
that on the porch.
The
yeah.
FXL?
Yeah, that was around for a year.
We were like,
Chad was there
this is
too. Another Chad.
this is
shout
about
out.
to blow up.
And
XFL
how was
is
it
the
though?
shit.
Did
It wa-
anybody from college like
It was like
go
a
there
weak
and
ass
make it?
NFL.
Yeah, it was weaker, but they wanted it to be like tougher.
I mean, there were some XFL players that went to the
Like, when they were,
NFL.
like, just
He
so
ate me.
old,
The
they
only
were,
the
like,
only
40.
player that I remember he ate me was on the Panthers. It was Smart. What was his name? Rod Smart. Was that his name?
I don't even remember him.
I don't know.
We about to find out.
He was on the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah. But okay, so there are some drugs that definitely are not performance enhancing that are illegal. Those I feel like
Marijuana.
might
you
be
mean-
should be legal or could be legal.
If it's
I mean, if it's not helping you out,
Right now they're talking about David Stern for the NBA, the ex-commissioner, said that he would look into. He thinks it's a good idea to allow marijuana for the athletes. Take it off
Who
of
said
the
that?
list. The old commissioner David Stern. He's said that that's one of the lists that they should look into. Probably taking it off the list. Of
I
being a
mean,
banned
you
substance.
you probably got to have it changed in federal drug listing first.
But I mean, that's just like now. Yeah, it may be legal, but you can still get fired if you have it in your system at work.
Right, but
you
see,
know?
the NBA, he's saying that the NBA should look into it so they don't.
But that's their job. Just like at our job, we can't.
Right,
You
but
know,
I'm saying
I mean-
if he was saying if he was a commissioner, he would look into that. So whether if you were in Detroit, it's illegal here, but if they flew to Vegas, they could smoke weed in Vegas, and if it showed up in their system, okay, it's just marijuana. They would
Right.
take it off of the ban list. That's what they're saying. And I don't think it's that bad of a drug. I think times are getting a lot easier. Even we're becoming more and more pussies in some things.
Speak
but
for
we're-
yourself.
just overall, we're just, that hurts my feelings, and you can't say that, and I need therapy.
Stop smoking that.
Yeah, but I think some things we're getting okay with, like regular cable. They're saying like shit, ass, and I mean, this
They
words
say
that.
shit and ass now.
Yeah, I've heard shit. I heard bitch. I've heard a lot of stuff that 10 years ago, or like 15 years ago, there's no way.
But think of what we were hearing 10, 15 years ago. Chappelle Show dropping the N-bomb like
That
it
was
nothing.
not 15 years
Yeah.
ago.
It
Yeah,
was 15 years ago.
no.
Yes. 2000, 2002, 2003.
First time, and then it ended in 2004. Oh, yeah. Wow. 15 years ago. Damn.
That sucks
just
for
blew
everybody
my
involved.
mind.
But can you, that was huge. You were just dropping it like it was nothing.
Well, that's Comedy Central. So yeah, cable. Cable's always been able to say a little bit more than like network TV. Now we got dumb internet podcasts and stuff that you could just do whatever you want.
Right. Nobody listens to those though.
Thank God.
I remember every now and then when I was a kid, they would have a Scare Straight that would like come on like Channel 7 or Channel 4 or something, and it was uncensored. And the prison guards, I mean, not the prison guards, but the inmates, they take these kids and they take them to prison, and they had these inmates, oh, fuck you if you was in here with me, and the kids, oh, no, fuck you, please. You know what I mean?
Grab my pocket.
Right. You know, and they right.
What?
Right. Yeah, you're my bitch if you grab my pocket. And,
right.
And that was like a scare, and it was like on regular Channel 4, and you hearing all this shit, and you were like, oh my God, like this is crazy.
Who do you feel like you would have been? I would have definitely been the bitch if I was in jail. Like I couldn't have. I mean, if would you have been the guy telling these kids to be scared, or would you be on the other end of it if you were in jail?
What's the other end? Like the ones, come on in here, baby.
Right.
I'd have been the guy like
just keeping it yourself.
Yeah, just doing
just
me.
getting.
I picture you like the guy on I think it's Con Air that.
Oh yeah, dresses up.
Yeah. So you just like no,
Mike.
Mike. You would definitely just dive into that role.
Are you trying to like get out of jail, like Klinger? Or what's the guy on MASH, Klinger or whatever, that was always dressing like a woman trying to get kicked out of MASH?
MASH?
For being, remember the TV show MASH?
Never watched it.
I hated it. It was a horrible show, but I do know that there was a guy that used to always dress up like a woman to try to get kicked out for being crazy, and it never worked. He was there for like 8 seasons or some shit. So that would be, so he would dress up like that as a woman, or he would dress up like, no, I'm going to be a bitch and take it and...
Probably just that. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
That'd be all right.
Do you think people in jail kind of do the same thing people at work do? Try to kind of go to the bathroom and just have some space to
you shit in
yourself?
your cell, right there. Even if you got a roommate.
There's so much I don't know about jail.
Yeah.
Mike, you ever been to jail?
Well, we go to the scam cam.
What's going on the scam cam?
Well, it's holiday season, so there's some good scams out there if people are interested in.
You got one? You got one for us?
I recently did one for somebody at work that was very profitable. Worked out really well. So
that's all you're gonna say?
I can't divulge a lot of. I'll just.
You're teasing our listeners.
Well, we don't have that many listeners to begin with, and
most of them aren't scamming.
Exactly.
He don't want to incriminate himself.
I don't want to incriminate myself.
Most of them are also not in law enforcement.
I don't think any of them are.
Mm-hmm. That's how they get you.
That's exactly how they get you.
That's what got the Russians.
Right. So back to that. So how many Russians are not eligible to participate now? Is there,
all of them. I don't know how many.
Well, no, there are some that can, because that's why they made that clause that they can do it under the Olympics.
Yeah, some of them can.
It wasn't all of them. I mean, it was a good majority that were banned.
You got to wear like some ugly, like some Olympic outfit.
I wonder.
That doesn't say Russia.
So they're going to have no hockey team.
Oh, that's a good point.
But a lot of those Russians play for the United States.
But they go back and play for their own country, though.
Right. So, I mean, are they playing for the Olympic hockey team now?
Russia's Olympic team has been barred from the 2018 Winter Games in, I ain't even trying, South Korea. The country's government officials are forbidden to attend. Its flag will not be displayed at the opening ceremony, and its anthem will not sound. Any athletes from Russia who receive special dispensation to compete will do so as individuals wearing a neutral uniform, and the official record books will forever show that Russia won 0 medals.
Now that's Pyeongchang, isn't it? Where's the place?
Yeah, sounds good. Pyeongchang.
Vladimir Putin.
In barring Russia's team, Olympic officials left the door open for some Russian athletes. Those with histories of rigorous drug testing may petition for permission to compete in neutral uniforms. A panel appointed by the International Olympic Committee will rule on each athlete's eligibility. Although it is unknown exactly how many will clear that bar, it is certain that the contingent from Russia will be depleted significantly. Entire sports, such as biathlon and cross-country skiing, in which Russia has excelled and in which its drug violations have been many, could be wiped out completely. So, Yeah, that'll be interesting. Who are we going to compete against? It ain't the Russians.
You got one Russian guy doing the bobsled, the 4-man bobsled by himself. He coming like the slowest time ever. Takes like 8 minutes.
All over the course. It's going to be the new Jamaican bobsled team.
Right.
It's going to be the man from Russia, the one man bobsled.
He got to ask people in the audience, hey, can you come help me push just a little bit? Please help me push.
Mine's fine.
All right. That's awesome, though.
Well, about to do our closing ceremony.
Oh, yeah.
So
Any parting words? Words of advice?
don't do drugs, Russia.
Don't do drugs.
Kids, don't go to jail because you may get fucked. Which they should. On those Scared Straight programs, they should fuck the kids. That'll definitely
show
make them
it.
not want to. Yeah. Yeah, like really,
Okay.
like fuck a kid, and then tell them like something positive, like stay in school. You know, you can't just fuck them and that's it.
Stay in school.
Yeah,
Damn, we got to go.